Hey everyone, welcome to Binky Files. Today I want to talk about something that's kind of been on my mind the past couple of days. Watching several YouTubers that I follow that are boots on the ground covering Nancy Guthrie's case. I've noticed some things that have unsettled me as a new creator in this space. Um, I'm not a fan of creator on creator crime. It looks like either YouTubers are calling law enforcement on each other or calling neighbors, or I'm not sure what's going on, but the police are in Nancy's neighborhood in full force, more than they ever have been. I think by now there's absolutely no streaming in front of her home. Definitely no streaming in front of the siblings' home, which is fine. But I think the the way they've kind of been tearing down each other, and I don't know if it's all YouTubers or all creators going after each other, or if viewers are calling in on maybe certain creators they don't like. I'm not really sure. I think we can all attest that the neighbors are seriously bothered by everything going on with the case, and they want everyone out. They've pretty much made that clear. So I just wanted to, I had a little something that I wrote about this, and I wanted to get your take on it and get it out there into the consciousness of these creators. I'm not naming any names, not shaming any of them, not at all. I want this to be a quality medium. I know it's an emerging medium. I know it's been around a long time, longer than I've even watched it. I first started watching YouTube religiously with this case. So what I've noticed in the beginning, the YouTube creators covering the disappearance of Nancy's case, they all shared a common purpose, to keep Nancy's name out there. When all the mainstream media left, those guys were there on the ground. Um, so we rely on them to sift through the public information and make sure Nancy's story doesn't fade um, into background noise of the news cycle, which it kind of is doing. For many viewers, including myself, these channels became a lifeline, a place to follow developments, discuss theories responsibly, and feel connected to a community that genuinely wants answers. But as weeks stretched into months, something has definitely shifted. Competition crept in. The algorithms rewarded outrage. Content creators began scrutinizing each other instead of the case. Viewers, caught up in the emotional gravity, may even themselves have contacted law enforcement on these creators. I don't have any evidence of either one, but I've seen a lot of finger pointing, subtle but not so subtle, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Um, the result of all of this has been a ripple effect of frustration. The neighbors are feeling harassed. Creators are attacked. Viewers are feeling torn between these personalities rather than uniting around the search for the truth. Where is Nancy Guthrie? Beneath all this noise, one core truth remains unchanged. We all want the same thing. We want answers for what happened to Nancy. Also, forgive my fashion choice here. This is a heating pad for my shoulder. I've done something, I don't know what, but it is excruciating. And I think I need to get one of those shoulder heating pads. That might help. Might look into that. So anyway, um, I think there's a need for calm I need to refocus. I think everyone needs to kind of take a breath here, take a minute. This moment, it doesn't have to be the breaking point for the YouTube community. It can be a reset. Creators don't need to turn on each other. They don't need to dissect each other's motives, methods, or mistakes. They don't need to feed the algorithm with their own drama when the real story is the disappearance of Nancy. That's heartbreaking enough. We don't need this additional drama. We don't want to know. Boots on the ground coverage, thoughtful analysis, and consistent attention are the lifeblood of this medium. If creators tear each other down, the entire ecosystem risks collapse, and with it, the public pressure and the visibility that keeps missing cases like this alive. So, what's the path forward? My recommendation. Imagine if we all, creators, everyone, redirected their energy and focus back to number one, clear factual reporting. Number two, respectful discussion of publicly available information. Supporting each other's work instead of competing for dominance. Reminding viewers not to interfere with law enforcement or private citizens. This isn't about silencing the passion of this community. We're all very passionate. It's about channeling that passion responsibly. Investigators, the community, and even the Guthrie family deserve coverage that is steady, respectful, and focused. Creators deserve a space where they can work without fear of being targeted by their own peers or their own viewers. Let's remember this. At the end of the day, this isn't about YouTubers or creators. It's not a story about creator on creator drama. It's not about who's right or wrong online. The story is about Nancy, an 84-year-old woman who is still missing 75 days in. It's about a family who's still waiting for answers. And it's about a world that still cares. If everyone, creators, viewers, even neighbors, can just take a breath, just take a breath. Doesn't that feel good? And return to that central truth, the coverage can get back to what it was meant to be, a collective effort to keep hope alive and keep this search moving forward. Thank you for watching.